It's the last segment. I'm here with a former Uganda Christian University Cannons player, Lady Cannons, I beg your pardon. I mean, Rachel, you talked about your rookie year, and that's when you won the championship.
Yeah.
I mean, how was the second season? First of all, how many years were you in the Cannons, in UCU?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
How was your second year? I mean, rookie year, you've told us about it.
Yeah.
Too much bench, too much, you were just serving water and everything. How was your second season? I'm sure some senior players left, right?
Yeah, so some senior players had left, some were just transitioning. But then now, that is when the real pressure or the real basketball began for us. Because now, you know, these girls, the ladies had set the bar so high. I mean, everyone knew Lady Cannons for winning trophies.
Yeah.
You look at the previous years, the ladies were just collecting. And like I said, because Lady Cannons was a family, I mean, we have now, some have left, but they had never left. You get in the sense of they're at your back, they got your back.
Yeah, some of them are lecturers now.
Yeah, some of them are lecturers at the time. And I mean, their expectations, you know, they are looking at you like this every day. The expectations are very clear. So there's a lot of pressure and good pressure at it. And good pressure, I would say, because I mean, they expected you to live and carry their legacy on. And so it was cool.
Is there any memorable game you remember during your time at UCU? That particular game when you were like, it's crazy.
Yeah. You see, at UC, there were two. There were two. One of them was when we were playing KCCA.
With what players in KCCA?
KCCA, and then I don't know why I remember this for bad reasons. Now I remember this for bad reasons, but it was anyway a scene. It was a scene. It wasn't me in the scene. It was Moding and Martha Soigi. You know, the game was so intense. We're in the finals. You know, pressure is high. You know, energies are intense. Everyone wants to take the back.
That was like the last game of the series.
I think it was. I'm not so certain.
Yeah.
But I think it was it was a final. So you know, we are all there. And those days were KCCA, UCU, KCCA in the finals, battling it. So everyone wanted it because everyone was a contender, right? So that game was so bad. Amodine collected a very, very, very bad foul that took her to hospital immediately.
From Martha?
Yeah, from Martha.
Oh, sorry. And they're best friends these days?
Yeah, they're best friends. No, that is the beauty of sport. That's the beauty of sport. I mean, when you see people, you know, aggressive on coach, you're like, but why are these people being this hard on themselves? I mean, I would definitely. You hate yourselves for a bit, for only 1 minute on court, but off court,
it's family.
It's just family, and this is this person. You know, I see them these days, and I go, what? For me, it never left.
From Martha.
Yeah, and it took us straight to Case Hospital. Straight to Case Hospital. I remember. So I don't know why that comes out first. Of course, there were good days as summer JKL game that I was literally like a star. That day worked out so beautifully for me. I think that's the day I scored most in my entire career. I was just bowling. Everything was just coming easy. I think I had like 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
17
point
points.
Guard, right?
Yeah, I'm a point guard. Point guard, 17, and everything was just working for me. I had a very beautiful game, and I remember after first half, as we were going through the corridors to go to the changing rooms.
It was at Lugogo?
Yeah, Lugogo. So this, he's called Freedom. Where's Freedom, no? Someone from JKA whispers to me. So, Rachel, now you choose today to just destroy us like this. I was like, oh yeah. this is a beautiful day. If we are feeling it like this, it is a beautiful day. And then that day, of course, I was playing against Flavia Okecho. And for the first time, as I'm playing against Flavia Okecho, they bench her. I'm like, oh my days. So Flavia Okecho is one of, you know, my most respected players, female players of all days. Flavia was too good. Every time I was playing Flavia, I mean, I was just having butterflies. For some reason, Flavia could just block not all my balls, but I had a hard time playing Flavia. I had a very hard time playing Flavia. She just got me. She was my pain. She was just my pain. You know those players that you go, those teams that you go to play and you first breathe in hard. And today it's Flavia. So yeah, Flavia is just one of those players. But then that day, for some reason, as you know, I was bowling. It was a very good match.
I mean, I'm very, very sure I used to you traveled out of Uganda for a couple of tournaments.
All right.
Were you part of the team by then?
Yeah, yes, I was. I did a lot of international travels, mostly, of course, because we were winning the league. We had to travel for, is it NBA?
BAL or something?
Zone 5.
Yeah, Zone 5.
We traveled a lot for Zone 5s. My biggest international tournament was Universaid. When we went to Taipei, that was my first.
The whole UCU team?
No, it was a mix. It was a mix of teams.
University, Ugandan University.
UCU traveled a lot. UCU, I mean, my first very international travel was with UCU, was to Mombasa. I remember playing a lot of KP. I didn't play because I was still a rookie then. That one was reminding me of that trip actually. I got robbed as a young girl. I have saved my car money.
In your rookie year, you got robbed?
My rookie year, I get robbed. It was very intense. It was very sad. And yet I had a lot of fun because now I got exposed to, you know, to all these girls, KPA girls. Now, at that time now I'm seeing basketball at a whole other level. I mean, you know, you're used to seeing, you know, only Ugandan players. You think you've gotten a hold of, you know, how they play. And then now you meet these KPA players. My God. Those girls are just so passionate about basketball. You could really see a person playing that basketball is in their veins. So, you know, that exposure also, you know, gave me a whole other picture of basketball. We traveled a lot.
How is it? Is it Taipei? The tournament you played in Taipei. How was it?
Now, in fact, I think Taipei broke me.
You got discouraged.
Taipei broke me. All my days. So you know how you've made this national team. You know, selects, you know, we are there bowling, you feel like, you know, a superstar. Of course, you're a superstar. You got your thing going. Oh, my days. And the first match we get to play is USA.
USA?
Yeah.
The USA University
all my
team.
Days. All my days.
What were the scores?
So now that
how good were those girls?
Now, that is when I proper understood the meaning of professionalism of basketball. Because man, you're looking at all these girls. I mean, everyone is just in check. They have the same shoes on, the same socks, you know, definitely the same jersey or ornaments, everything sponsored USA. And as Ugandans, we
did you guys still have your yellow jerry can?
There's no jerry can. Of course, there's some, you know, money in there. And they'd collected some money. You could see at least we have like a shirt on Uganda. We have like a shirt on. I mean, and it's a whole globe, you know, of universities. You know, you go to the village that. I mean, you're seeing all this. It's beautiful. I wish everyone could, you know,
experience that.
Everyone could make it that far. It's beautiful to interact with all these countries. You know, you see all the Russians. I mean, why are they so tall? You see Chinese. Why are they so small and yet so skilled? So, you know, you look at yourselves as Africans, and it's beautiful to see how the game has improved, you know. There's a lot of international tournaments, and we have gotten, you know, some stake in, you know, international spaces. Then we used to struggle a lot, but, you know, the game has picked up. Game has picked up a lot, and I wish the government could, you know, support in the fraternity more. Because we've come from far, but we have a long
How did the Ugandan University perform in that particular tournament?
Please.
Did you guys get any win?
Zero. I remember I've never been so scared in my life like the way I was scared of playing the United States of America. My days. So coach puts me on. I was coach name. I didn't make first five, but then I got the sub. I got a quick sub because everyone, for some reason, everyone was on their toes. But then shout out to Zama. Zama was always a superstar. You look at Zama, nothing scared Zama. They put Zama on. Zama was the only one bowling, and she loved herself. Yeah, she loved herself. I think she believed in looking pretty, playing the sports. So Zama, you couldn't tell Zama nothing, and I really admired her. You know, I mean, her passion. I'm going to look pretty today, and I'm going to play the sport like I'm the superstar I am. All right, and then there's this version of Claire Lamund, hamburger. But when I step on court, I would deliver.
Yes,
but I'm going to be humble. So I look at those personalities. I struggled to get a personality of my own, but I got my own personality because I knew I was not going to be Zama, I was not going to be Claire. I'm going to be me, and I'll be the best version of me. I wasn't the best version of me that day of playing USA because I've never been so scared of a basketball game like I was scared of playing the United. I think I only less than a minute. The coach was like, "Madam."
That's too much.
Madam. But it taught me something.
Yeah.
It taught me something. I mean, whatever, you only get one chance in a sport. You only get one chance.
Yeah, in life.
If you're a basketball player, no matter how big these girls are, no matter how small or quick they are, you only get one chance to be the best version of you.
Yeah.
That is what I learned that day.
Yeah.
And when I fumbled that day, I don't think I've ever fumbled in a basketball game ever again. Yeah, and even up to now, I still pick on that courage. When I see girls fumbling, the other day, oh my days, the other day as at the arena, and then I was having a conversation with one of my previous coaches, Leo, and then this girl comes around. I think it was Leo's birthday, and then they're wishing him a happy birthday, and then he was like, "I'll find you guys. I'll be sitting across their side. You guys can find me there." And then the girls were like, "What, coach? That is so far. I can't cross the pitch. I can't cross the court like that with all those many people looking at me." My heart was broken. My heart sank for a little bit because I knew it reminded me of how scared I was sometimes of, stepping on that court with very many people like that. But then I wished in that moment I could lend my confidence to those girls, because who are these people scaring you? Why would you be afraid of anyone? You are a superstar. You should be very extremely confident of yourself and proud of yourself. No one should ever scare you. These people, why? And I wish that this version of me now, this confident me, was the one playing then.
Back then.
I would be a beast.
No, but it's a process. I think it's a process.
It is a beautiful process too, but I mean, why? Why?
It's just life
why
anyway.
was I scared? Why?
I mean, you've been talking of, you've It's good you've actually talked about basketball these days. What's
Yeah.
the difference between basketball these days and back then?
It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag for me. I don't think kids are passionate and accountable to the sport enough.
Yeah.
I look at kids, some people love the game,
Yeah.
but I don't think they love the sport like people used to love it then.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. You look at a lady called Francis. She still plays once in a while.
Nahulobi.
Yes.
Yeah, she plays for the Legends.
Yeah, she's now playing for the Legends,
Yeah.
enjoying her. You see the passion they had for sport. Marina Moding, a mother of 2 now. There's still Martha Soigi. Those people. There's a lady called Lizzo.
Bazira.
Lizzo, yes, Ewan
Yeah,
Challenge.
of course.
The passion those ladies have for this. And then the energy, the level of investment they put in the sport for the sport to grow.
Yeah.
It is a shame that, no one is, I can't say no one. I'm not here to judge. I'll definitely give my perspective, but I don't feel that
Yeah, the
accountability.
energy like before,
the energy. I mean, now a girl scores a basket and then they're like, why are you not celebrating your basket? Celebrate it. Remember back then, the Normans, you go to the arena and you proper feel these are stars. People are owning.
Yeah.
People are owning their my days. We used to go to watch stars. I wish we could see stars. I want that stardomness. I want to see that stardomness that people used to have back then. There wasn't a lot of money.
Yeah, of
wasn't
course.
a lot of money.
Yeah, it was just the,
but now people
the
just
love and everything.
Yeah, people want. I mean, money is very important, and I wish these clubs could invest in their players. It is very important. But let's bring the love back. Let's bring the energy. Let's bring the vibe. Let's bring basketball back.
Yeah.
The basketball that people used to love. You go to the arena and then you're like, I have come to watch stars play.
The full arena.
There is someone who scores and then me, I love that energy.
Yeah.
I love that energy. I feel like people are so humble. There's nothing humble. It's good to be humble, but I mean, let me come and watch a humble star. I don't know if those two things even.
No, that makes sense. It
Yeah,
makes
because see, Messi is a star, but very humble.
Very humble, yeah.
Why? I mean, they go to watch Messi and they're watching a star, right?
Yeah.
So, the humility is very important, but I want stardomness back in
the game.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I think it's about that time we're going to quick fire. Let's get into your top 5 female players all time in Uganda. Let's begin in Uganda.
Okay. I will start with Flavia Okecho. Okay. Superstar. Maureen Amoding. Okay. All time superstar. Lamunu.
Yeah.
I'll put Lamunu. I'll do Purity Odhiambo.
Okay, that's 4.
Oh, those ladies. Then my 5th will be. I feel like I'm leaving one out. Who am I going to give 5th? Who am I going to give? Let me give Liz.
Liz, Bazira. Yeah. I mean, who's your GOAT in those 5? Who's your GOAT? Greatest of all time?
It's a mixed bag because you see.
No, I want one. I want one. There can only be one.
Because you see, I've given you.
Gods and big men.
Yeah, God and so now.
Just the GOAT. Like you talked about Messi.
But I'll still between Momo and Flavia. Let me take Momo.
Okay. That's your greatest of all time.
Yeah, no, Momo is a GOAT.
I think that's well deserved. Then the guy is top 5.
Jimmy.
1.
The man was a beast. Jimmy, Enabu. I'll do Ivan as well.
Okay.
I will do Norman, definitely.
Yeah.
Norman Bleak. Oh, I do Ben.
Okay, that's 4.
Ben Comarquet.
Yeah.
I'll do. I'll give Sudi Ulanga his flowers.
Okay,
as well.
that's 5. Then who's your GOAT? Greatest of all time?
Jimmy and Abu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go international, guys. Top 5.
The KD, Steph Curry, of course Kobe,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, Carmelo. Of course LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Who's the GOAT?
Steph.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, Steph. Shooting. I've always loved shooting, so
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
shooting.
know.
For me, of course LeBron, but Steph.
Steph Curry,
Steph has always been my guy.
Okay. Then girls, international.
None.
None.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that's before we wrap this up, I just want you to look into the camera and last words for the viewers outside there, the young players, those who want to fall in love with the game, or I mean advice of life in general.
Okay. So I will say that basketball became life for me, and I wish that life locates the life that it belongs to. My advice to young girls is that well, the sport is crazy, sport is demanding, but as a young girl, read your books, study hard. Basketball is very important, or any sport that you're playing or that you're good at. Continue doing that. I mean, basketball fed me. It took me through school. So I wish all parents out there could encourage their kids to play a sport, or nurture their hobbies. You never know what someone will become of. Today I'm a retired basketball player. I've not yet hung my boots. I will hang them, I think, at 60. Yes, because I can't. I can still play the game. But there's a lot of opportunities. Young girls out there, come fall in love with basketball. Basketball is a lot, but definitely it is a team that will give you the discipline that you require in your everyday life. I mean, it's a team sport, so you will learn teamwork, you will learn time management, and these are the things that you need in your everyday life. So sport is very important even for your physical well-being. So everyone, come, let's play basketball. It's a fun match. See you.
I mean, Rachel, I think that has been it. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Hopefully I'll invite you again sometime and we talk more basketball.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
I'll be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, the viewers outside there, thank you so much for being with us today. Deep in Sports Media, please subscribe. Do not forget. I mean, I guess I'll see you next time. Being your host, Vinny Jura. Have a good night.